A special type of terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Josh Strife, and this is Worst MMO Ever, a show where I find the worst MMOs I can find and play them. So,
hey everyone, this is DarkAlan, and after the feedback I received, I decided to remake this video and actually make it into a guide for new players of 9Dragons, if there are any, of course. And while we're at it, we are gonna give some tips and pointers if we can. So let's not waste any more time, let's get on with it and watch the review by Josh Strife, correct him where there is the case. He actually makes many good points as well, so it's not entirely a debunking video as I said in my previous video. That was actually just a clickbait. Anyway, let's go.
So you don't have to. Drop a like on the video or sub to the channel for more MMO stuff and ring the bell for all the future notifications. As usual, a big thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch. More on how you can support at the end. For now, let's begin. I receive a lot of requests for specific MMO games to be played on this series, so this is the start of me working my way through that list. Today we are playing 9Dragons, an Eastern MMO focused on martial arts. Originally released back in 2007, developed by Ju Games, it's been passed around publishers from Acclaim to Gamers First and now sits with RedFox Games. It's on Steam and it's just over 3 GB, so let's give it a go. First choice, which server? Pleasant or normal? Well, I'm all about the
yeah, I'm gonna have to stop here. So the in server is actually a PvP server, the first one that you see right there saying that it's Pleasant, and Tau is the PvE normal server. I recommend you choose Tau because the PvP server usually attracts the abusive type of people, so it's better you go with Tau.
Authentic experience, so we'll go with normal, and I've got to be honest, this title music is awesome. Character creation, and it's not awful, but there are issues. I mean, I'm glad they've got listed numbers for face shapes and hairstyles so you know which one you're looking at. I've been missing that, but the text on the left is awkward to read because of the textured background. With my
nitpicking, that was pointless.
Martial arts avatar setup, we join
the text on the left, whatever that means, it's not going to impact your gameplay experience at all. In fact, you're probably not even going to notice it.
World of 9Dragons. Graphics aren't awful. This isn't a WASD movement game though. You need to let...
Speaking of graphics, if you press O, then you go to graphics settings. You can see you can modify the graphics here, so increase these to the maximum, and also you can increase the grass amount. So see, there's grass coming and going. See these flowers and stuff. But that's pretty much all you have.
Left click to move and hold right click to swing the camera around, and it's crashed. Within 5 seconds the game detected unauthorized activity and died. What a fantastic start. Now
yeah, as I mentioned in the earlier video, this happens sometimes, but not it shouldn't happen your first time. It's not such a common occurrence. A common occurrence is that it might not start at all, but that usually gets fixed with a PC restart. But this, what he's trying to say here is that the game is so bad that it just crashed right away, and this is not the case. I mean, it should log in usually. It shouldn't log you out right away, so don't get discouraged by that.
Now, I didn't know this at the time, but I really should have trusted this first impression experience because it does not get better. Reboot.
Yeah, that's not an experience that defines the game. If you progress further into the game, it's actually a fun and enjoyable game, but as I said, don't let that discourage you. And this is what I was talking about, that when I said that, this is what I meant when I said that he is actually trying to make the game seem worse than it actually is, because No, this is not what you've seen so far. This is not 9Dragons. This is nothing. This was an accident. And also the person who commented on the forum, I don't know. I guess she. I guess it's a she. What was her name? I even forgot her name. But she said she had a surgery or something, and so I'm just saying that to identify the person because I forgot the name. Oh yeah, Bird Brain. Okay, I remember now. She, I don't know. I guess she didn't notice. She didn't notice what I said. I said that I'm gonna debunk the things that he says that make the game seem worse than it actually is. I guess that just went over her head, and she, I don't know, just said that the video wasn't useful because I didn't give pointers or something, which is a fair point, but disregarding everything else, I mean that's just stupid. Disregarding everything else I said, which were fair corrections.
The game, and we are back in. The left click movement does take some getting used to, but I mean it's responsive enough, so that's nice. But with many lower budget or hardcore MMOs, there's very little direction given to the player. And 9Dragons does very much subscribe to the design school of figure it out, which works if your game is fun to play or relatively self-explanatory, but this is an Eastern martial arts MMO. It is neither of those things. I tap into my years of crack MMO training and talk to the NPC with the exclamation mark above their head. They probably have a quest for me, and they do. They explain that vagabonds have been joining martial art clans, and I am probably one of them. She asks if I know about stats, so I choose no, explain them to me, and the game says press this button to open the stats menu. I'm sorry, what button, game? What is that symbol meant to be? Is that the @ symbol? Is that a heavily stylized C or...
That's pretty much a C, unless you're mentally retarded or you're just tongue-in-cheek trying to, you know, make fun of the game on purpose. So it's either one or the other. And since we're here, let's do the quest ourselves. So you're basically just say of course I do. I'm gonna show you what to do. So that's a C clearly. Press C. When you press C, that's basically the character window opens up, and here you have the stats: the strength, essence, wisdom, constitution, and dexterity. For now, since you're not a nuker, you're using melee. So is that how you say it? Melee. I think you say melee. The best option right now is dexterity, because this is gonna give you like critical hits, which are hits that increase the damage. So just go full dexterity. Dexterity and constitution are gonna be the most important if you're gonna be a warrior. But I talked about this in another video, 9 frequently asked questions in 9Dragons. So we're not gonna discuss the stats right now, but just because he mentioned this and the quest mentions this, I'm gonna tell you that just go with dexterity for now. And yeah, after that just talk to the NPC once more, and that's it. Oh, and when you press D, actually you can see here, so if you press C, you have all of them here. So you just open the window and you go one by one, you have them, all of them here. But letters on the keyboard also send you to different places, like D is mastery. And depending on which weapon you're gonna choose, you use your mastery points. I don't have any right now. Okay, let's see. What does he say?
Or S. I think, you know what, I'll just open the keybind menu and see what key it was meant to be, but no, there is no keybind menu. There's a game menu and a video and sound menu.
Speaking of keybinds, so C is for character, D is for mastery, F is for combat record, pressing Alt, it's for Lightfoot, running. Pressing Control lets you see the HP of the other mobs or their color. L means collectibles, and F11 is opens up another bunch of tabs here. This is basically for trading. For example, I have this box. I right click on it, then I left click on it here. And I got all this stuff. And this costume exchange coupon, you can exchange it by pressing F11. Then where you see the yellow color, that means you can actually do a trade. So just go to the yellow color, then here you see there's a bunch of white names and a yellow one. That means you can trade here, see, yellow again. And we're gonna trade with the male one. Trade for materials, done. And now I think he gave me another box or something. Yeah, a box for clothes. Again, right click, then left click on it. And now I'm Santa Claus. Oh, and by the way, another keyboard is E. When you press E, if you have these things, see, Courier Guild voucher, these things here. When you press E, you can go to any map with them. Like just select the map and you're gonna teleport there.
But no keybinds, you can't rebind anything, you can't even check what keys are bound to do what. I click this escape button on the menu, it doesn't do anything, so I cancel the escape and it says escape cancelled, and oh, that symbol was a C. Right, okay, now we are making progress, puzzle 1 down. Upgrading your stats is a needlessly complicated system. You can see your stats, and you can see your spare points at the bottom, so you'd think you just click the little plus icon, but no, you have to click plus, and this opens a box, and then you enter a number in this box, and now, every time you click plus, it will increase the stat.
I'm starting to think, as I said before, I'm starting to think this guy's an idiot, because this stuff is just, this is not rocket science. You press plus, you enter whatever, and you press OK, and that's it. What the fuck? Where the fuck is the complication? I don't get it. So he's basically just nitpicking and criticizing things that don't need to be criticized. Like, yeah, this game has like, you can find 100 valid criticisms for it. This is not one of them. Like, what the fuck? So this review is just ridiculous, most of it.
By the number you have entered in the box, but it doesn't explain this to you. We get told more about leveling. There are 18 levels, but each level is subdivided into 12 chengs, and you level your chengs by doing various things, and then at maximum cheng of a level, you can advance to the next level by chi breathing. But as the game lets us know, you can just fail. You can fail to breathe properly and get temporarily blocked from leveling up. I think they've tried to simulate martial arts belts, but they've not really done a very good job. Speak to the village elder and they tell us to join a clan. Now, you'd think they would
let's catch up. Let's see if we can catch up here. Receiving the weapon. Did this guy give me a weapon or something? Okay, so we're here also. So before you do this, I recommend before you play this game, obviously you probably watched a trailer or something. Watch the trailers on YouTube about the 9Dragons clans and stuff like that. Like, hold on a second. So just go to YouTube and search Wu-Tang or Heavenly Demon trailer, stuff like that, and you're gonna see the moves of each clan. There are 3 black clans and 3 white clans. The Imperial clans are the white clans. The Infernal clans are the black clans, and you can also read about them on the website on RedFox or whatever, whichever version you're playing. Just go to the website and read about the clans. He's gonna make the point here, the complaint that there's not enough information, which is another stupid complaint. There's plenty of information.
Explain what the clans are and then ask you to pick one afterwards. But no, they ask which one you want to join first, and then when you click on a clan name, it gives you a breakdown of who they are and what they stand for, and then asks, are you sure?
Okay, and Shouldn't they ask you if you're sure? Shouldn't they give you a breakdown? Shouldn't they give you a choice? Where's the criticism? I don't get it. What the fuck?
And if you're not sure, you have to restart the conversation and pick a different clan to read about them instead. Why have you done it this way? This is such a stupidly convoluted way to deliver information.
What? This guy's ridiculous.
Just have a breakdown of all the clans and then a list to pick.
The more I watch this, the more I realize how stupid he is. Like, and come to think of it, I didn't realize it first time. So, Bird Brain was saying that he's right. And what the fuck is he right about? How is he right about this? What he's saying right here? Like, are you stupid? Like, what the fuck?
From, not this conversation tree monstrosity. Anyway, I decided to join the Brotherhood because they value money and use a spear, and if Lindy Beige has taught us anything, it's that spears are just bloody brilliant. Pressing Q opens the quest list. It is fine if a little bit cramped. Choosing a quest you're on opens the minimap and then highlights where to go with little red flags, and clicking one of those red flags, there it is. There's the auto run. Here's a
yeah, I don't recommend doing that unless you're doing Road to Dragon quests, which are gonna come later, but which is after level 25. But you're faster just pressing Alt and running to the objective, if you know where it is. Yeah, I want to join Wu-Tang. There you select the weapon. So yeah, just press Alt and run to the wherever you need to run. Basic sword attack. So he's gonna send you off to learn a skill, and you can see on the map where you have to go. Is the question mark. You go to this guy, or depending on which clan you choose, if you choose Shaolin, for example, you'd have the quest talking to this guy. By the way, nice shiny deco. This is how the noble deco shined, which was my favorite. Okay, you talk to this guy, and he's gonna tell you to learn Kung Fu or something. Yeah, I think you learn it here. Just learn the smashing sword attack and the basic sword attack, and this revealing hand maneuver. This can sometimes unmask people if they have a mask on. I mean, everyone's gonna have a mask on now because we're in a pandemic. Haha, joke. So after you do that, I think he's gonna want to talk to you again. I press inventory. Oh yeah, I already equipped the weapon. I is for bags, but you can find it here. Double click on this dummy stuff, and to train this, you have to click on the red mark every time. So just don't miss it. And there's 3 levels to it. Now, if you press S, you're gonna see all your skills. Just double click on them, and they are gonna show up on this bar. And now you can use your keyboard. For example, to press 1, it's gonna use the first skill, the active. But let's see what he says now.
A really bad bit of design. This is the edge of the map, and I need to talk to an NPC.
Oh, yeah. Since we're ahead of him.
close to the edge. Now the edge links to a new area, and my cursor turns into the change area icon. But the change area option is so powerful that even when I hover my cursor over the NPC I need to talk to, it still registers as change area. I have to click on this guy's leg to actually talk to him.
Yeah, actually if you just clicked on the guy anyway, if you clicked on his head for example, it would not change the map. It would still talk to him.
Right, the quest chat is janky as hell and all NPCs have the talk option, but you never ever want to use this. It is fluff and it breaks quest chains. You should only ever choose the response option in the text body on the right hand side, not the big buttons down below, or you will get caught in conversation loops and need to end and restart the whole interaction. Although this dude does offer to...
Why do I get the feeling that this video that I'm making is a waste of time and pointless? I don't know. That's the feeling I'm getting right now.
Teach me Kung Fu. Oh, also the text just overflows the graphic box backgrounds, and this happens all the time. When you learn a new Kung Fu skill, you must master it, and you do that by clicking the stop the ball when it's in the red mini-game. Having taught martial arts for many years in real life, I can confirm this is 100% historically accurate. This is exactly how Kung Fu works.
So here he's complaining that this isn't realistic or historically accurate. And then later on in the clip you're gonna see his something like meditation, yeah. You can do other things during meditation, which is realistic, and he's gonna complain about that, saying that you should be able to do other things during meditation. So do you want realism or not, dumb fuck? Like this is... How is this even a review video? This is a trolling video. This guy is trolling. How the fuck can you even take this guy seriously? He's trolling. This is pure trolling right here.
Was and still is taught. I learned the basic spear attack by fighting this dummy, the basic attack of 3 complex slashes, 3 high kicks and a thrust. And then I angle the camera this way, click to leave, and I run backwards to change area. Right, you have to understand this. The leave area click box is actually a giant invisible 3D asset box, and while I may have the camera angled to look this way, with the camera zoomed out, that asset box
You know what, let's test this out. Okay, I'm here. He's saying that this causes him to change area, right? Okay. Why did I tell you? I was right, so I double click on the NPC and it works. Fuck you, Just Strife. Now, if you go over here now you're gonna get the change area window, see? So this game is not nearly as bad as he's trying to make it out to be.
Technically still on screen, making my clicks make me run back toward the gate. This is just lazy design. For the next quest, I need to deliver someone's lunch using the light foot skill, and the light foot skill means, it means hold Alt, the camera zooms out and you activate unlimited stamina Naruto run mode. You literally never stop. You can full on crouching tiger, hidden dragon sprint your way across the entire map.
No. So the blue bar is the vital energy, and light foot consumes vital energy, so it's not unlimited. It has a limit, although it's gonna take a while until you run out, but you can run out. I mean, I have run out in the past. I ran out of vital energy, and the mobs, the monsters around me were very high level, and I died because of it. I was a noob back then.
Arrived to deliver the lunch and oh damn, other players. I'll try and chat to some people later. Now, because I've played quite a few bad MMOs, I noticed the small touches, like the fact they have one dog barking sound effect and it is looped with no break. Just have a listen and see how long it takes you to start getting annoyed at this.
Doesn't annoy me at all. In fact, I think it's cool. And you're not even gonna notice it. You're just gonna walk past it, and you go a few steps further, and you're not gonna hear it anymore. Let's fast forward a bit because this is pointless.
You need to explain. If you don't know what chi breathing is, just chi. I did right. How? You haven't listed any keybinds. There isn't a Kung Fu icon on the screen I can click, so I guess I'll just press every button until the Kung Fu menu opens. And this is where I messed up. I went along the top row of keys on the keyboard. W equips and unequips your weapon, U targets yourself, I is the inventory, but P is the problem. P for problem. Pressing P makes you meditate. And while meditating, you regain your hit points, your mana, your chi, basically you restore everything, but while meditating, you can't do anything else. Now the good news is, while meditating, I discovered the Kung Fu menu was actually S for skills. The bad news is, while meditating, you can't do anything else. Literally, at all. You cannot move.
So, I thought you wanted realism? Not anymore? Oh, I see, you only want it when it fits what you want. Okay.
Pressing P again doesn't stop you meditating. Clicking doesn't cancel it. Opening menus makes no difference. Once you start meditating, that's it.
Oh yeah, if this happens to you, just go here, select character. It's gonna take you to the character login screen and just log back in. If this happens, but rather if you're low level, basically I think you're better off leveling up so it fills up your life and vital energy rather than meditating. By the way, so I pressed 2 right now. I used the smash, see? And this is by pressing 1 because I select the skill and it uses the skill, because if I don't, so if you press W it unequips your weapon or uses your secondary weapon placed here. Now let's equip it again. See, this is how it's gonna hit the monsters, the mobs. So if you press 1, it activates the skill. Now it's gonna use the skill. This is for total noobs. I doubt any of them are watching, but if they are, yeah, if no one tells you this stuff, it's gonna be pretty unattractive to play this game. And by the way, you can select, you click on the monster and then you press A. You're just gonna attack it right away. A. Yeah, I pressed A. So these are pretty much the key bindings that you need. Or that exist, because there aren't any other. O shows your options. Now you have sound settings. You can disable sounds if you environmental sounds, for example, if that dog bark disturbs you or something.
You're meditating. I got confused and had to Google this, and according to the game's wiki, there is no known way to manually cancel your own meditation once you have entered it. You will
Oh yeah, he makes a fair point here. I mean, it can be annoying. You should be able to cancel.
Meditate until you are fully healed. Why stop this? The game basically locked again up, and for the rest of my playthrough I am extra careful to never press the P key. Having a recover your health resting system is fine. Having no way to manually cancel it in a game about martial arts, you know, mastery over your own body, is a bit dumb. Next up is the Talk to Everyone in Town questline. This artificial gamification is made even more obvious because the NPCs you need to talk to are literally standing in a line. You go from one to the next, and then finally we get some deep involved.
Would you be happier if they stood in a circle? Would that make you happy?
Emotional character-driven writing. Have you seen my hat?
That's actually funny. I always thought that was funny. Like, have you seen my hat? And the head is on his head. Like, I don't see what the problem is.
It's on your head. Truly, an MMO plot that will be remembered for years to come. I need to get some twigs from...
I agree, it's memorable.
From some tree stumps, and the tree stumps are inside a bandit camp. So I run past the bandits and don't seem to be aggroing them, but oh, no I was, and they all attack me. So, combat. First off, you need to switch from peaceful stance to fighting stance. Otherwise, clicking just does nothing. There's no real reason the stances are actually necessary, it's just...
Yeah, you're wrong. There is a reason. In PvP, let's say that this is my opponent in PvP, okay? Sometimes you have buffs. If this is my friend and he's I'm a black clan and he's a white clan, okay? If I click on him, his name is gonna be red. That means I cannot buff him, I can only hit him. Now if I go into peace mode, I press escape and unselect his name, press tab, go into peace mode. Then I select him, his name is gonna be black like this. Then I go into press tab again, go into fighting mode, and now I can buff him. So it's not pointless at all.
Just a mechanic they decided to put in to make it feel all Eastern. So let's watch some combat. Remember, before combat you had to pick a clan, then a weapon, then train in that weapon and harness your chi, level up, set your skills, meditate and...
Oh my god, so much work. We should just have instant gratification, get inside the game, be max level, equipped with the latest best weapons and relics and clothes. And yeah, that's how 9Dragons should be, according to this stable genius named Josh Strife. Yeah, you totally wouldn't get bored after 5 minutes of that.
Prep, all of that prep for this combat system. No combos, no skills, no tactics. It's just click and wait. They have managed to make pre-combat preparation needlessly convoluted and complex and stat heavy, while also making the actual event of combat stunningly dull. It's like you've hit both ends of the bad design spectrum, both too much to do and then nothing to do at all. I have 15,000 hit points. They are barely scratching me. I'm in no danger at all. I need to...
This is true, I mean, you're in no danger because you see this buff right here, Christmas event. This is actually what gives me like 500 life points, 15,000, excuse me, life points. Without that, I would be pretty weak. I mean, these bandits, without this Christmas deco and without this buff, which is an even buff, these bandits would kill me. So that's why they're not doing anything to me. But don't worry about that, because you'll level up and there will be enough mobs that will do damage to you. These are useless, like you're gonna get through these levels instantly. This is nothing, see? And I'm picking up these twigs because that's what the quest said that I need to do, from that guy who didn't know where his hat is.
Kill these guys so I can search for twigs, so I just let the attacks happen, but then the enemies are respawning faster than I'm killing them. So I start to think, right, I might as well just gather some twigs, and I just do that, while still being attacked. The bandits are more of a mild annoyance than an actual enemy threat. I just gather twigs. I'm untouchable. I don't need any more training. I'm clearly a martial arts master. After the twigs are gathered, I grab some plants. Plants guarded by snakes. Snakes actually called Stupid Snake. And with all the stuff gathered, now begins a seriously badly designed quest. I hand in all the stuff and get told now.
Hold on a second, let us gather these plants, this ginseng, we need 5 of them, and then we're gonna continue, because he went straight ahead. Okay, we got it. And now we're back. Okay, let's see.
Now I need to go and find 5 scratchbacks. These scratchbacks are found in boxes that spawn all around the map, so I just set off running around the map, everywhere, looking for gold boxes, and they appear kinda frequently. And they often contain gold, items, or materials, but no scratchbacks. In fact, it takes me about 10 minutes to find one, and I need 5. I end up scouring the entire map and aggroing every enemy on the map, and none of them can even scratch me.
What is this guy even talking about? I just got 4 of them right off the bat. 10 minutes? Jesus fucking Christ. This guy's wrong about everything. I need 5. These boxes are everywhere. What the fuck are you talking about? 10 minutes. This is what I'm talking about. Again, another 5. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying that this is not an accurate review. This is like, how does everyone agree with this is beyond me. Like, he made a few fair points, like the key bindings and stuff that's confusing, because they're truly, indeed, as I said, this is like this game is like real life. You're not given a manual, you're not given enough instructions, but how does everyone else not to? And by that I'm referring to the people who commented on my video and said that I don't know, he's right about everything and that my video isn't useful because I don't know. I don't know why I didn't give enough advice or something. Okay, fair enough, I didn't give enough advice, but how are you just overlooking all this stuff that he's saying that is wrong? Like, you gotta be fucking retarded. What is she saying? Oh, I love this song. Yeah, pressing M shows you the map, and you see right here you also have the world map. If you click on that, it's gonna show you the world map, and these are the other maps. I don't know why it should. Why is it? It should have showed up on the entire screen. Okay, see, I found something that I can criticize now. Like, what the fuck is this map? Why can I not see it? Hello, RedFox, fix this. Well, not RedFox, the developers, but pass it on to them. So we're doing quests now. Cheap breeding, yeah, I already know what it is. So this is the cheap breeding that he was talking about when he again falsely said that I don't know, you cannot breed or that you're gonna die if you do it or something. S for skills, basic meditation. You don't really need this in the slot, but they wanna put it in a slot, so we'll do it for the quests. And that was all. That was all it is.
I am basically a god. Eventually, after about 20 minutes, I manage to get 5 scratchbacks and I go and hand them in. And the dude takes them.
Strange, I got 9 after 30 seconds.
Says thanks, and then the quest just stops. It's not finished, it just stops. The quest line tells me to talk to this dude. In the quest list it says talk to this dude, so I do. I talk, I trade, I exhaust every single chat option, I start and restart this dialogue tree multiple times. Nothing happens. There doesn't seem to be any way to advance this quest, at least not any that I can see. So I drop the quest and accept it again. I already have the items so I can finish it instantly, but still there's no progress getting made. I even googled the quest name and yep, it's auto-filling the suggestion. Others are struggling, some even say it's a bugged quest, and eventually, after trial and error and some serious Google foo, this is what you need to do, but the game doesn't tell you this. Accept the quest. Gather 5 scratchbacks. Talk to the dude. Do not click talk. Click continue. Then out of the dialogue option. Open your collections menu with hotkey L. Then click and drag the 3 items he has given you into your collection tab, accepting each one individually. Then talk to him again to open a new dialogue box, go to his collection chat option, and now the reward.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna explain this in a second. So, collectibles and resource. See, this is the quest. So yeah, this is 9Dragons. 9Dragons failed here. He's right about this. So he's saying press resource button, but he's not actually telling you what the resource button is. And as I said earlier, it's the L letter. See, and then you're gonna have the resource here. So you basically have to put that stuff in here. But where do I get it? So. Resource. Oh, okay. See, So you click on resource and give him 5 scratchbacks for this crappy pill. Okay. And now? Now what? Oh, now you have another quest. Now you talk to him again. Press L. He's actually telling you, what the fuck, no. Okay, I take it back, 9Dragons didn't fail here. He's saying press L. Press L. What are you even talking about, Josh Strife? Josh Strife, what are you talking about? He's saying press L. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay, so Josh Strife with your false, shitty reviews. See, now we have this stuff in our bag. When we press L, we put this shit in here. And now, whenever you complete a collection like this, you go to the NPC and where you place when you click collectibles, see, you should have a reward, and that's for all the collections stuff. Oh my fucking god, this guy is so tiring with his video, but I had to make a response to this video because this is how fucking false and stupid his review is.
Tab will be different and you can accept the quest.
Oh, and speaking of that, he's reviewing like the first 30 minutes or 1 hour of the game. Like that's nothing, that's not 9Dragons, as I said in the previous video, which I'm gonna delete. I think I'm just gonna keep this one, but yeah, this is 9Dragons comes later on, like after level 25 when you get more skills and everything, and for that you don't need this video. You just search for 9Dragons videos and you're gonna see kung fu clips and the skills of each clan. Search for each clan and warrior, like Wu-Tang Warrior, Heavenly Demon Warrior, League of Beggars Warrior, and you're gonna see their hits. Because right now at level 8 you won't see anything, like it doesn't make a good impression at first, 9Dragons. But it's a pretty cool game later on, especially.
Reward. Nowhere does it make this obvious. I had to use.
Okay, I'm not gonna comment anymore because I'm just gonna swear or something. Nowhere, but in the quest it said press F. Okay, let's just go further because this guy is impossible. This is
because the elder will breathe his into me.
Yeah, more nonsense. I mean, at least more nonsense.
Expected.
More nonsense.
7.
More nonsense.
Honestly, I wanted more martial arts and less deliver lunch using Naruto Run and then listen to some developer's daughter talk to me for 5 minutes. This feels like wasted potential, and I'll get into that more at the end. This quest explains I need to get a recommendation to join the Brotherhood properly, and I can buy one from the merchant for only 50 gold. So I go to the merchant and he says it's 100 gold. I click the, wait, I was told it was 50 option, and then the game softlocks itself.
If this happens to you, you're gonna have to just Alt F4 out of the game, because this is a bug. Now this is a valid criticism. Yeah, this can make you quit the game if it can be annoying, but he clicked the second option, which was gonna just kick him out of the quest anyway, and he would have to start over again because you'd have to pay. If he says you have to pay me X amount, like 100, which is nothing anyway. Usually that's what the quest is. You know, it's not gonna work if you say I'm gonna pay 50. Usually the first you saw there were 2 options for the quest. Usually the first option is yes, and the other option is no, even if it's worded differently. So it's basically, do you want to do this quest? First option yes, second option no. That's how you gotta treat it.
I can't do anything. There's no conversation option.
And these are necessary to join a clan, and learn the skills. So that's why you have to do these quests.
No end dialogue button. No way to leave the screen. Pressing escape does nothing. I press every button on the keyboard. Nothing happens. I can still click the quest reward icons, so I know the game hasn't totally frozen. There's just no way to leave this screen. This is the 3rd time I have had to restart. Oh, and a quick note about restarting. Closing the game doesn't actually close the Steam process, and clicking close on the Steam launcher still doesn't close the Steam process. The only way to actually close and then relaunch this game is to Control-Alt-Delete Task Manager and then force stop Steam. So I reload and try again, and this time I choose the chat option for OK, I'll pay 100. And here's the issue. Choosing the OK, I'll pay 100 makes the merchant say, nah, that's the old price, it's gone up to 100. So hang on, that is the response that you should have given if I clicked the 50 gold dialogue option. So what they've done is they've put the 50 gold response over the 100 gold choice and left the 50 gold choice leading to a blank soft lock state. God, this is awful. So I buy the thing, I enjoy some more cutscenes, and finally I meet the head honcho, some massive dude cradling this tiny woman. Kinda difficult to immerse myself in the game when both these models are clipping through each other and the black text at the top is spilling off the text box onto the black background behind it, making it unreadable. Talking to the lead thief gets me some new items, so I go and check the stats, and they don't have any, but they do have durability, and in the traditional crappy MMO design way, the text and the durability bar have clipped over each other. The next quest thread I find sends me running all the way to the apparent main city, a long journey with nothing exciting happening the entire way, and I'm not even trying to avoid enemies because it's not like they can hurt me. And here we reach the main city of Heferi, and oh god, no way. There are actually other players, quite a substantial amount of other players. Seriously, they are everywhere. This place is packed. And oh, that one dog sound effect is being used again. So I say hi to a group of players and I get a gold seller advertising gold to me. Oh, brilliant, gold sellers, repetitive sound effects.
There's no gold sellers directly in the game as far as I know. But there will always be gold sellers in the 9Dragons Facebook groups, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's over-the-top, glowing, particle effect-ridden cash shop costumes. The gang's all here. And oh yeah, we'll look at the cash shop later. Question: what is this music? The title screen was fantastic Eastern ambience. What the hell is this?
I mean, yeah, fair enough. The hi-fi music is kind of shitty, and it's also louder than the music from the other maps. But that's just one of the maps. You know, the other maps all have pretty nice songs. Like, let me show you. So basically, Wu-Tang Shan, for example, has a really nice song. Let's use my video. Let's use my video for my video. So I don't know if you can hear it. And of course there are the other maps like Shizang and the others. There's you can hear it here. It sounds kind of Eastern, but also pretty calming and heroic at the same time. Pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, let's finish this quest here. Uprooter. After you do this quest, you're gonna see a statue here. Again, this you can trade this for a weapon. Press F11 again. Press on your bag, and you're gonna see that you can trade for something. So let's get a sword. Tianjin is also a pretty cool song. So let's go back to the Josh Strife video. Yeah, so let's see what he's saying here. Okay, let's fast forward.
Happened, to the northeast. So I ride to the... Maybe she's the dungeon owner and... Oh, right, guess not. So there's no training dungeon here, there is just a huge waste of...
There are no dungeons in F5, F8 is just a trading place.
Space and a large amount of disappointment. Fantastic.
There's plenty of dungeons in the other maps and later on. I don't know where the disappointment is. You want to go into the dungeon at level 3, using self 10, level 10. You're gonna die instantly.
Gathering ground for the...
What is disappointing about not being able to do dungeons right away in an MMO? I don't understand. In the other MMOs, do you just log in and jump into a dungeon right away? What kind of review is this, dude?
Clans. I guess the clans are all out doing martial arty things. Well, back to the Brotherhood Thief guy, see what he's got for me. Aha, I find a new quest. Learn Qigong Defense, another skill. I just need to travel to the training ground, but... Oh, there's auto run. Remember, I can use that, so I click it and... Oh, auto run is now auto teleport. Did we get tired?
Yeah, for, as I said, at the start of the video, for Road to Dragon quests, you can teleport, which is cool.
Bit of running game. Did we suddenly learn how to teleport and just not mention that? Well, okay then, auto run just instantly puts you in places now. Good to know. Here's the skill training. The little ball slides around from left to right, holding left click sends it left, holding right click sends it right, and the game randomly pulls it in certain directions. I need to hold it in the middle. Thrilling. Just thrilling stuff. And again, totally 100% historically accurate. A message flashes up on screen saying, come and visit me when you want to, and honestly I'm thinking, do I want to? Can I be bothered? I'm close to wrapping this up, but fine, let's see if the game gets it.
What you're seeing on the screen right now, you're gonna do this every 12 levels, and this is simple. You can see it, left click, right click, both clicks. So you just follow the color, like he actually tried to make even this seem complicated. This is click, you see left click, right click, both clicks, right click, left click, right click, left click, left click, right click, right click, right click, left click, right click, right click, left click, both clicks. Wow, that was impossible.
Any better at all. It seems the Thief Lord had his favourite wine glass stolen and I need to go and get it back, so I teleport directly to the quest enemies, kill one of them, get the glass and teleport back. You'd think if I had that kind of power I'd be doing more demanding or productive things, but no. I am an errand boy for wine glasses. Okay then. The Thief Lord declares war on the people who stole his wine glass. I contemplate telling him I'm an immortal teleporting ninja, but then decide not to. He does, however, send me to kill more of them, and now the quest list just stops displaying quest names at all. It's just blank. There is still a quest there, you can still click it, there's just no name. I need to defeat 10 secret shadow dudes, so I get started on that, and the combat continues to be boring. One of the enemies drops a stick, so I equip it, and it does more damage than my spear. It is better than the spear I am trained in.
Even if you have skills for a spear, or in my case a sword, if another weapon is higher level, well, it makes sense that it does more damage. For example, look at this. So this is a training sword, yeah? You just check it here, like when you click on it you'll see the damage. So this damage is 20 to 29. Now suppose this was, I don't know, a staff or a spear. the damage is 200 to 300. Like it doesn't matter what it is. It matters the level it is at. So I equip this, and now I'm gonna automatically have more damage, obviously. But he's saying this like it's a bad thing.
3-bladed spear, which I have developed a unique bond with and trained for hours with. My triple spear / triple kick thrust combo is less effective than just hitting someone with a stick I found on the floor.
Yeah, I just explained why.
It also seems you can only be attacked by 3 enemies at once.
Oh, actually 4.
Because no matter how hard I try to aggro everyone, I only get attacked by 3 people, and I cannot die. So you know what? Let's just check the cash shop, because you knew there was going to be one. Page 1 is a list of costs.
The cash shop is expensive. On the previous Games Campus publisher, it was cheaper, and they even had, like sometimes 60% off for blue boxes and stuff like that. And I do not regret any dollar. Not even $1 that I spent there on Games Campus. It was all worth it because it was so fun. But here, personally, I would not spend it here. Like, unless you have too much money and you know what to do with it. So, I wouldn't really spend much here.
So I click on the details, expecting to see, the cost.
Okay, let's fast forward. Is there anything else? Yeah, he's looking at the
one
prices. I think this is pretty much it. So yeah, this is pretty much his review. And since he's biased, we're gonna be biased too, and not watch the entire video.
It's got a load
nonsense
of leveling and advancing systems that aren't intuitive, and that one voiceover tutorial you did was so distractingly awful I can't even remember what it was for. The meditation system is stupid, and there are so many game-locking bugs, it's borderline unplayable.
Yeah, okay, I think we heard enough. So this should give you enough to get you into the game. Now, from this point on, you just go into, you talk to the guy who belongs to the clan you chose. For example, I chose Wu-Tang, so I talked to this Wu-Tang guy, and he told me go to Wu-Tang Shan, which is the map. So you click here and you go to the map, Wu-Tang, and then from then on, you just follow the quests and level up. And at level 25, you should be able to join a clan and learn kung fu skills like smashes and other type of attacks. 9Dragons. Let's see if we can find 9Dragons. Wu-Tang Warrior. Wu-Tang active swords. These are just the active, I guess.
Known as Boundless.
See, this right here, this is 9Dragons, not what you saw in Josh Strife's video. Like, you learn stuff like this. But you need a minimum of level 25 for this stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you find this useful. I'm gonna leave another clip in the description if you want to watch it and learn more about the game. And that's about it. I think this is finally my last. I said before I made my last 9Dragons video, but when I saw this review, I had to make a video about it. It's the fake news is just too annoying in every way, shape, or form in this fucking clown world that we live in. So yeah, thank you for watching and take care. This is DarkAlan. Peace.